guys. Today we're going to take a blood pressure on Daniel as well. First, you want to make sure he's at least rested for 5 minutes. No caffeine and no nicotine.
I did mention that the patient should not have had caffeine or nicotine, but I forgot to mention that the patient should not have had either substance 30 minutes prior to the blood pressure measurement.
Based on the individual, depending on their size, we might have to change cuff size. Larger the arm, the bigger the cuff size. Smaller the arm, smaller the cuff size. Make sure his legs are not crossed and flat on the ground. His back supported against something. And when we take the blood pressure, his arm is going to be at around the heart level and rested on this table. Alright, to begin the blood pressure, first you want to wrap the blood pressure cuff around his arm. Try to get it as tight as you can. On the bare skin as well. Gotta make sure that. And there's an artery mark right here. Try to get it where the brachial artery is. Once again, as tight as you can. With the stethoscope, make sure the prongs are facing forward. Place the bell around the brachial artery. Now, with the pumper, you have to make sure this knob is turned clockwise all the way fully to have it closed so you can pump it up. You first want to pump it up to around 200 to 220 milligrams of mercury. Once that's done, you release the knob counterclockwise, slowly at around 2 to 5 millimeters of mercury per second. The first sound will be the systolic and the last sound will be the diastolic. And once you've done that, you want the patient to rest 5 minutes. Repeat the process again. After repeat that process, have him rest for 5 more minutes, and repeat the process again for a total of 3 trials. And you should be good.
Just to add one more thing, each patient will have different blood pressure measurements. However, in my case, my patient had a systolic blood pressure of 126 over a diastolic blood pressure of 78, which classifies him in the prehypertension category.